Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to capture leads from the website that you create from Lovable by using tools like n8n and HubSpot. Okay, for today's video, I'm going to be using personal training and coaching a business as an example, and this website is actually generated by Lovable, as you can see here. And this is not a real company, this is just for a demonstration purposes only. And for the personal trainer itself, I'm going to be using myself, Andika Yuda, and this is not me. I don't look like this. This is just for example purpose. Okay, and there are two ways to capture leads. So the first one is by providing a free download lead magnet. The second one is by booking a session. So let's start with the downloading a free guide, right? So I'm gonna pretend that I am Abdul Rahman, and then this is my email. So within seconds, Abdul Rahman is going to receive an email. Okay, the email is in. So this is Abdul Rahman's email. And then this is the email from andika@ultimate.uk. If we scroll down, we will see the attachment, which is the lead magnet in the PDF form. Now, again, this PDF form is just an AI generated content for a demonstration purpose only. In an ideal scenario, if you really do this, then this has to be something that you create yourself without something that you blindly take from AI without checking at all. So the PDF itself has got 90 pages. And as I said, this is AI generated content. But if you're interested in how to do this as a draft using n8n and AI, I've got a video and I will link that video in the description below. Now, another way to capture a lead is by book a session. So imagine that you are Ahmed and you are convinced that Andika is actually the right personal trainer for you, and you want to book a first call with Andika. So let's do that then. So the name is going to be Ahmed, and then the email is going to be, we're going to be using something else, okay? And then for the service is going to be one-on-one training, and then the date is going to be 16, and I'm going to have a call in the morning. So the message is gonna be I want a fat loss program. Okay, so I'm gonna book consultation call. Now Ahmad has received a confirmation email from the admin saying that the appointment on February 16th from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. has been created. Now let's pretend that we are Andika, the personal trainer, and we want to check the email, especially the calendar. Now, as you can see here, an appointment has been created. So this is going to be a one-on-one training sessions as requested by Ahmad. So this is the first call appointment. Now, without further ado, let's have a look at how to do this on n8n. So this is the n8n site, and we have two types of workflow. So the first one is to handle the lead who want to download the lead magnet, and the second one is to handle the appointment by potential clients who book the free consultation. So I'm going to start by explaining about this. As you can see that all of them are initiated by webhook. So if we click this, and you see that the method itself is post, and then the authentication is the basic authentication. It's pretty standard stuff. Now, but then the webhook will receive two main information, which is the email and also the name, and then we directly call this HubSpot tool. And what we want is to store this data, especially the email address, and then the attributes or properties of that email address is going to be the first name, and we store that into the contact database. So in this case, the operation is going to be create or update. Now, after that, we will create a draft of the Outlook email, and at the moment it's still draft because this is where we craft the main message, and the subject is also like this, and the subject itself is actually pretty static, right? We don't use any kind of a AI to make it dynamic like like in my previous videos, and it's the same as the message as well. Now, and then from here we got this download file, and this download file is basically the PDF itself from the PDF of the lead magnet. That's what I mean. And the PDF itself is currently stored in the Google Drive. So after we download this, then we add the file into the attachment tool of the Microsoft Outlook. Now, the Microsoft Outlook will receive, a couple of properties. So the most important thing is the ID. So you can get the ID by create a draft, right? And then the second input is the data field name. So this is data. So what I mean is that you've got the download file from Google Drive. That's gonna be like base 64 kind of a format, and then by calling data, then you will grab the data from the Google Drive download file, and then that becomes the input of the add attachment. Now we need to name the file, right? Essentially, you don't want this to be something else, and then when the user or the potential client click the link, and then they will see the attachment with some kind of a funny names. So you want to make sure that the name is pretty clear. This could be anything, right? And in my particular case, so this is the name that I chose for the lead magnet. Then once you're ready, then you send a draft to the email address that you receive from the webhook. For the second workflow, we use webhook as well, and that webhook has a different address, and the method itself is post, and it will give us quite some information, and we take 3 of them to the HubSpot, and the information is the email and then the name and also the phone. But then for other information that we can't store in the HubSpot, it will be stored in the Excel sheet, and the information is the name, email, and then phone number, the program, let's say one-on-one or group, and then we have the message. So let's say the potential client is asking for fat loss program or weight gain program, and then we got the date and also the time. Now from there, we have an AI agent. So this is actually me trying to simplify the workflow by just using the AI to arrange the date, the meeting with the client, and then send the invitation on the trainer's Outlook calendar, and then it will send the email to the potential client as well as the trainer. So what's happening here is we got the preferred date and time from the potential client, and then it will be compared against the existing event from the trainer's calendar, and then it will create an event accordingly if there's a gap, and then it will send the email directly to the potential client saying that the booking has been confirmed. That's it, guys. So unfortunately there are a lot of things that I want to say, but because of the time I try to keep the video under 10 minutes, so I can't disclose everything, such as the credential for the HubSpot. That thing is actually quite complicated, but if you're interested, then let me know in the comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you later.